And we bring in now international relations expert, Professor Gilbert Khadiagala, who joins me in studio tonight. Professor, good evening to you, and thank you very much for your time. I want to continue with the theme of foreign policy, and I was just remarking to our correspondent that I was reading this article last month on the Guardian news site, and they were essentially quoting Mitch McConnell. This is someone from the Republican benches, a senator, who is warning against what has become known as the Make America Great Again movement. But the warning from him is avoid isolationist foreign policy. Do you think that that is something that will be adhered to by the Trump administration?
I think the argument that Mitch McConnell makes is that generally foreign policy is a very centrist, is a very moderate issue. It should bring every Americans together, whether they be Republicans or Democrats. Some of the belligerent statements that Trump has made about foreign policy are very worrying, I think, even to the Republicans. You know, issues such as wanting to take Greenland from Denmark, getting Panama Canal back from Panama, and all these other statements that he's been making really are worrying to some of the Republicans in Congress who've been there for a long time and who know that, in fact, foreign policy should be bipartisan. So whether Trump is going to live up to those expectations, nobody actually knows. I still believe that it is important, maybe it has been important for him to make some bold statements that down the road he has to negotiate with the Congress, but he also has to negotiate with his friends, especially, you know, like Europe. He's threatened to leave NATO if these countries are not paying their due share of the budget, their defense budgets. And these kinds of threats don't work very well for allies who actually want to depend on the U.S. for continued support, particularly when it comes to Russia. So there are worrying trends, but